Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy New Year. Wishing you all a happy, healthy, wealthy 2015. Now today, guys, you've probably seen the title of the video, A Year to Change Your Life. Now the reason for this video, guys, is just me trying to put some motivation out there, some inspiration to maybe start the cogs turning on you making that change to be a happier and healthy person. Now, what I'm going to do for this is give you some real life testimonials from my clients that I've worked with and their transformations. I don't think there's anything better than some hard evidence, you know, that's right in front of your eyes. You get to see what these people have gone through, to get some honest answers from them personally. So the way I'm going to do that is share some screen grabs of me on Skype with them. And then I'm going to finish off the video with some pictures of other people that I've worked with through this year to try and keep this video short and sweet, but at least give you an insight as to how these people have changed their lives for the better. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and we're going to cut into the Skype calls now. Okay guys, so the first person I've got on Skype is somebody who's not too recently started with me or with online coaching. He's come to me with goals of trying to get bigger, put on muscle. He's struggled for a little bit. He's kind of hit a plateau where most people do, and now we're trying to break through that. So I'm going to start off with the same question that I'm going to ask later on, which is asking Brad why and where it all started for him, really. So if you want to fire away, Brad, and give everyone
sure. Where it all started. What's up, guys? So yeah, my name's Brad. In terms of sort of my training when I was at uni, you know how it is. I sort of exercise took a bit of a back seat, had other things that were my priorities. I still tried to train here and there, but because I wasn't I didn't really have my nutrition down. As Luke said, I sort of hit a plateau. My weight wasn't going up or down. My lifts weren't really doing much either, and I was just sort of stuck in a rut of training, which is what led me to look at getting some help from somebody else that can worry about the sort of the numbers and things for me.
So, I mean, that's such a common thing, Brad, but it's something I really like. I like to work with people like yourself because you've come to the point where you've realised that for you to progress, you need to kind of take a professional's opinion and take that advice on board, and then obviously do with it what you will. I mean, some people will take the advice and then still don't apply it, but Brad, for example, has been with me now for the past, I think this is his 5th week, but in that time we've put on 4 pounds of what I can only describe as lean muscle if you go from progression pictures. So for him, I'm pretty sure he'll give some feedback on that in a second with the questions that I'm going to ask him. So let me just get these questions up for you guys. So the first question I'm going to ask Brad is, why did you choose online training with me, given how many trainers there are out there that are doing it?
I think one of the most important things for me is that there's, as you said, there's a lot of people that are doing online coaching, but I didn't want to go to somebody that's maybe got a lot of clients, and I didn't feel like they were sort of dedicating enough time or were available, just at the drop of the hat if I just had a message or whatever it was that I needed to shoot across, or just a question that I needed answering. I think that was one thing that was really crucial for me in choosing Luke, is the fact that I felt, and it's proven to be true, that if I do have any questions or anything, it's just as simple as sending a message over, and I've got my answer there. It's having that point of contact for me that was really, really important, and that's sort of the main reason why I chose Luke.
Awesome, thanks, man. Second question is, what have you enjoyed the most so far with online coaching with me?
I think the thing for me that I've enjoyed the most is getting into the gym and training. I enjoy that anyway, so that's something that is easy for me. But working, like an office job, I dedicate a lot of my time to work. So figuring out, my macros, tweaking them, coming up with my programming is stuff that is just so much better left to somebody else for me, because part of the reason why I was hitting plateaus is that I just wasn't changing things up enough. That's the thing that's really been good for me.
Awesome. So the third and final question, which I think people may pull from the most, is why would you recommend online coaching to others over maybe necessarily PT and one-to-one?
So like I just covered, one of the main reasons that I think that online coaching is really beneficial is that if you have PTing sort of on a personal level, you've got maybe like your 1 hour block set each week. You've got to go to that time. You need to be there for that hour. That's your time. And then outside of that, there's not really any other contact. But with online coaching, yeah, you have your set Skype check-ins, but you also have somebody that's just a point of contact that you can call on whenever you need something. So, you know, if you come to the end of the day and you've got 15 grams of fats, or, you know, a little bit of carbs left, and you're in a bit of a jam, you think, oh, I don't really know what to do, send a message across, and you've got somebody there that's a point of contact to help you, and it's just so much easier to have that person and have the continuous support that online coaching, you know, offers.
Sweet. I mean, that is pretty much it in a nutshell, guys. I don't really need to take much more of Brad's time. He's been kind enough to come on and give a testimonial for you guys, and I'm so pleased to be working with him. His dedication to it has been thorough and to the point, and for doing so he's achieved great results in such a short time, and 2015 is going to be a big year for him. So please be sure to head down into the description box to find out Brad's Instagram so you can follow his journey alongside me. So we're going to leave this Skype chat now and let Brad shoot off to have a nice evening with his girlfriend, and we're going to move on to the next Skype client. Okay guys, so me and Susie have just finished our Skype consultation, and like I mentioned in the earlier part of this video, I said I'd get you some testimonials from my online clients, and she's been kind enough to say that she'd help me out with this. So, going to keep this short and sweet, I hope. Susie, you may well have seen on my social media profile. She's a true inspiration to a lot of people, particularly on Instagram now. She has a very large following, for which she inspires daily, including myself. And so I'm going to ask her 3 questions. One of them is going to be, I suppose there'll be 4 questions, but 3 of which hopefully you'll be able to pull from. The first one's going to be the main question that I think will give you a bit of a background on Susie, and, you know, you'll be able to hopefully relate to. So first question, Susie, is tell me a little bit about your story, basically. Tell everyone how it's all started. Tell us how you've got to where you are now and what made you to make the change.
What made me make the change was when I realised I was like 13.5 stone. Before I met Luke, I was like swimming and playing like hockey and stuff, but like my diet was like so bad, and I've like had like weight problems like my whole life, and I just come to a point like where I was like sick of being like worried about like my weight and stuff. So when I saw Luke and his like journey, it like really inspired me to like contact him, and ever since I'm never looking back.
Awesome. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on board, Team LSW repping, and you know, the journey that Susie's made is, like I said, has truly inspired me, and it's been one of the most enjoyable ones of my career so far. She's a young lady who's changed her life around, not only with her physical appearance but also her mental approach as well. She's such a positive person now who's really not afraid to say how she feels, and, you know, and she's inspiring people daily with her journey, which, you know, I think for anybody who's been on the journey or been where Susie's been where I've been, for anybody who hasn't seen my transformation, you know, we've all been in these places where we weren't happy. We've taken about making a change, and, you know, now we're infecting other people with that positivity and showing them that it's possible. And that's why I have and take such enjoyment in my job, and why I'm sure Susie continues to post Instagram pictures daily to try and help other people out. She loves to get more likes than me on her pictures. She's really good at that. So, first question I want to ask her, with regards to online coaching, which is how this all started for her, is why did you choose me for online coaching over all of the other fad diet programs that you'd kind of done before, all the cookie cutter training programs and diets that you'd felt were meant to work because it worked for other people and it hadn't worked for you? What made you come to me?
Your posts on your transformation mostly made me come to you, but like your posts like on positivity and like your knowledge on nutrition really inspired me to contact you.
Awesome. There's nothing better than that happening. Question 2. What have you enjoyed the most about online coaching with me?
Your workouts, they're really insane.
Well, something's got to be insane. Third and final question I want to point to you is, would you recommend online coaching to others, and why would you?
Yeah, I would. It's like so much easier to fit into your lifestyle. Like I'm in college and like I can train whenever I want. But like the one-to-one in like the gyms with the trainers, you have to like meet up with them. But like Luke's just like at a button where you can ask them any questions.
Awesome. And just a little side note, because I think it's important, like you mentioned earlier, with the nutrition being the most important part of it for you with your transformation, given the fact that you're exercising and stuff. How do you find the nutritional side of things with me? Do you find it hard? Do you find it better than other things you've done before? Why has this worked and others not? Is there any reason that you can put to that, or?
The macros were hard at the start. Like I had no idea what they were, but like once you get used to it, it's so much easier. It's just like starting off that's hardest.
Yeah, I think everything's always hard when you first start, but once you start to get to grips with what you're doing, it's like a snowball effect. You know, you start to see progress that inspires you to keep going and motivates you to, you know, constantly be on top of what you need to do, because the progress is self-motivating, right? And then when people start noticing it as well, it really does ramp up the fire inside, you know, like I'm making a change, you know, and I want this. So yeah, and I've definitely seen that myself with you and every other one of my clients, and obviously people can see that also with your transformation picture. So I just want to take the time to say thank you, Susie, for taking some time out of your day to help other people out again with this YouTube video. I hope this all helps you guys. It's been an incredible journey with Susie. We've got loads planned for 2015. Hopefully we're going to get a photo shoot in and a video workout in the new year, because Susie is actually based in Ireland. So as you can tell, I don't just work with people in the UK. I've got people in Germany, Spain, Ireland, and up and down the UK as well. So it is really motivational for me to be able to touch people out in that part of the world and help them. So I'm gonna cut the video here. I keep looking at the camera rather than the camera up there because I couldn't get a screen grab. So hopefully you found this helpful, and until next time, remember to live life, be happy and have fun. Peace out.